I need in total 5 different shades of paint, and well,
Check it
paint
out.
isn't cheap.
Someone actually made a diamond sword out of solid steel.
Oh yeah, wait, that one. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really use it as a weapon, but it's still fucking amazing, isn't it?
Oh, I can hear my own voice on the live stream from Vaygrim.
Oh, it's on already.
Okay, now the only issue is, well, I pretty much ran out of backlogged videos because, well, luckily I didn't run out of videos yet. I still have one more video backlogged, even though I was a week without a computer. But now I need to think of what I need to do. Besides, maybe work on my battle arena, of course. But yeah.
Okay. Hey, Koyanche.
Yeah,
I think you need to mute the stream.
I have.
Ralnik, I do see you in chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and going. I think it is up and working now. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
So,
children
what are
of
you
all
guys up to?
ages. Let's see.
I'm building the little arena.
Oh, cool. Want me to help?
I know, do you want to help?
Sure.
Poppycocks.
Hello!
I do actually have a public, point right here. You can teleport down to. This is what I'm working with so far. It's confined space, but I'm going to put some armor stands and chests on the side.
Cool.
Didn't we want to use some zinc?
I don't know. I was thinking about eventually tying this into Corianche's actual setup,
Oh, right.
you know, but I'm not
That
sure.
could actually be not too extremely hard, really, to be honest.
We really need to do something like that because I know. Can't
I mean,
imagine.
the only thing we really need to change is like make people change the type of armor that they need, and just a system to change around the type of change the misbook link book thingy out of my Mistcraft setup. Let's teleport you into the arena, change it to basically teleport you into here. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking of, but temporarily I figure we could just use this little space off to the side. I've got 2 books over here, and I need to get some signs. Basically, there's 2 different starting points on the map. These take you to opposite ends. So I just get dumped out at one end of the arena, the other person gets dumped out at the other end.
Yeah.
And it's just a quick
But
and
the
easy
problem
solution.
is, yeah, well, it is, but you'll have trouble with things like heart canisters, for example, and so on.
Yeah. And advanced genetics.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who is using advanced genetics anymore. If you are, I kind of encourage you to watch yourself because my player file got bugged out. I was indestructible, basically, while using it.
Yeah, well, I don't have a. I'm not currently in a shell anyway, and I'm not having any issues. So.
Yeah. I still don't 100% know what caused it, and I couldn't really reproduce it 100% of the time, so I don't know. We can put a sync system in here if we wanted to. Where would we want to put the actual constructor? Back here in the middle?
I think so, yeah.
Like between the books? Then we could have 4 sync chambers right here.
Yeah.
Or storage chambers.
That could work, yeah.
I figure only 2 people, maybe 4 people are going to be running around this map, so I'm still winging it.
And I got like 60 storages in my setup.
I see
Bit overkill, but
Alex
yeah.
Roosterfield. commenting. Blorf Games is watching. Hey
Yeah,
guys, what's going on?
2x2
Ralnick
sounds
is in
good,
chat.
3x3 still sounds good, but we probably won't get as many players.
Yeah, that's
Ever.
true.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, short bursts of anything more than 2 people, one-on-one. I think for the most part it's going to be one-on-one, maybe 2-on-2, but that's about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a 2-on-2, it'd be fun. Or 3-for-all with at least 4 people, that would be great. Aren't you supposed to be the Creeper King?
Yeah, well, I still haven't slayed a creeper yet, only a spider. I figure we deactivated the features that, well, morph things give you, or have we still enabled that?
I know, last I heard you actually have to do something to make them work.
As of
Oh,
right
yeah,
now,
right,
they
yeah,
are completely disabled.
Oh, alright.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that might give us a bit more space.
What type of animal is that, Poppycocks?
Darkling from Mars Magica.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I'm
the-
sad to see that I don't have my repressing system anymore.
Yeah.
Probably the most useful transformation is the jungle spider. It is actually so small that it fits on the conduits.
Isn't that the same as Mistcraft Link books?
The smallest model is the Mistcraft Link book and the Silverfish, technically, the shortest one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can actually fit under thermal expansion conduits if you have the Link book or the Silverfish.
Nice.
Entity does.
Okay,
Link
I will
books
see you
definitely.
later, Alex Brewsterfield. This will be back
Wow,
up on my
this is
channel
pretty
later, so make sure and check back in.
You know what? We could actually make a prop hunt arena.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Boombot,
Need
hey,
no
what's going
more
on,
entity
man?
props though.
I see you in chat. What's happening?
Yeah.
Or we could, just litter the arena with books, but then people just kill all of the books and boring.
Yeah, like make the arena one big library.
Uh,
Or something like that. Just giving random ideas.
yeah,
But
if
yeah,
you,
could indeed be quite a fun idea, to be
you know,
honest.
what we could actually do is we could have Pokefan or someone code a little mod
Let's
which
see.
would add block entities. Just a few of them,
Aha. Auto crafting. I
Yeah,
love
that
auto
could be
crafting.
fun. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That one.
maybe
For-
simply, separate
just
mods to add basically all the vanilla blocks and such into an entity.
yeah, basically.
Put that in there. Hook that up.
Or simply
Power
like a block like carpenters, like a carpenter entity. Entity that you can give any
There we
shape of the
go.
block that you want.
Okay.
Kill it and you get that type of.
Yeah, if you just right click to.
So, ladies and gentlemen, actually, while the
Could
other
be
fun.
guys are talking, we are going to be working on
Yeah,
getting the
nice.
actual PvP
Yeah,
functionality
indeed.
of the arena up and working. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. Okay, I think I'm going to put a shell constructor in here, and at least a couple of booths. Do we need to... When you step into when you store your real body and go into a shell, all your stuff stays on your real body, right?
Yes.
So we don't have to worry about storage chests or anything like that.
No,
Yes.
no.
Okay, that's easy, hey.
Yeah. Easy solution in it.
And
I'm still wondering what happens if, like, you store your original body somewhere in a shell and someone destroys that shell.
Well, you lose everything, of course.
I think
Just
all your
melts
stuff.
away.
I think all your stuff drops out on the ground.
Oh,
Oh,
alright.
that's fine.
I'm not sure though.
Losing my shell, original shell, would probably make me kill that person in real life.
Sounds like fun.
I wonder if we have the bugs fixed version of Sync.
We probably do. Where's all of the chests gone?
Oh, it's down under the map, directly under your
Alright.
feet. I need to make a way down there that's more convenient. Yeah, there you go. All that stuff's
Yeah.
down there now.
Portable all.
Right.
I need...
Here it is. Alright. I'm going to fix the other dispensing setup. Alright?
Oh wow, you guys got a lot of stuff prepared. Nice.
Okay, that won't go there. Power. Love these things, they keep their settings. Now that's storage. You big Dumbo.
I was also thinking of how to transfer the
Ow.
items into the dispensers as cheaply as possible. And well, we've got the, the other mod. What's it called? Refined relocation. So we could use that.
That's a real nice mod. I'm very impressed with that mod so far.
Yeah, same.
I did hear quite some stuff about it, but I've yet tried to mess around with it. But yeah, is it like a very good mod or what is?
It's nice.
It's fairly simple.
Yeah.
It's meant to do one or two things and do them extremely well, basically.
And it does that. And it succeeds at doing that.
Cool.
Gonna check my cooking real quick.
Sounds like fun.
What am I looking for? Blank. I am setting up my auto crafting system to make sync parts.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, Corianchi, I figure long term, your arena dimension would just be the central nexus of action. That would be the dispatch point for all these little arenas we had, either there or in other parts of the world.
Yep, would be cool. Even though I still have to do like loads of work to make it all with the code and such working. And yeah, like in your video I saw that you got stuck in my arena. Yeah, I still have to do something about that.
Yeah, it was a minor problem, and I knew that things weren't finished yet, so...
Oh, and also, why did you like need to teleport when you had a staff of traveling in your hand?
Why did I what?
Why did you have to use a teleport command to get out when you simply had a staff of traveling in your hand?
Won't go through a shield. It's a security measure.
But you can go to clear glass and such.
Yeah, but your shield was going through. I was trying to go through the clear glass and through the actual walls, but it wouldn't let me. I think because it's still considered part of the shield that goes around the whole thing.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It wouldn't let me out, though. I was doing shift right click and I was stuck in there.
I did not know that. Huh, that would be quite cool, actually. Vaygrim, what have they done to you? I see you in this constructor thingy.
I have no face, do I?
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Hang on a sec.
Well, haven't you fixed it yet?
You seriously had to need to add some, eyes to your body.
I don't know why. I always have the glasses on. So...
Yeah, but for the moments that you don't.
I think it's kind of funny to be creepy or not have anything there.
That's true as well.
Yeah, okay.
Zoom out, zoom back in. And I now have my sunglasses on.
You know what mod looks pretty cool, which I recently saw some spotlights of? Pneumatic craft.
Pneumatic craft is bad.
Is it?
Potion plants.
Oh.
The guy programmed basically a thing, an add-on to pneumatic craft is potions. I mean, plants that have these weird effects. Like, you can have plants that will randomly spawn creepers or randomly spawn slimes, or they give you potion effects or whatever, right? The problem is that when you drop the seeds on the ground, they self-plant automatically.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And if they don't have enough light, they will unplant themselves and immediately try to replant, which means if you drop seeds in dark areas, they'll unplant, replant, and it goes in a loop.
Basically
Sweet.
kill your server.
Yeah, Professor Mobius was having a problem with that.
Okay, seriously, advanced genetics in combination with morph is quite cool. Now I can actually be a creeper and explode.
Yeah.
I'm guessing on the numbers here, folks. I'm just making a whole bunch of shell storage things. Oh, hang on a sec.
Well, I gotta get going for now.
We will see you later, man.
You definitely
See.
will. See ya.
User disconnected from your channel.
Remember the last stream?
Remember what?
The last stream.
Where it ended up being just me and you? Yeah, Pokepen got bored, and Corianche had to go. And I kind of figured that was going to be the case again, but I wasn't sure. Okay. It would be nice if maybe on Friday morning we could do a live stream to actually use this thing. I think that would be cool.
Oh, that's sure what. I think we could actually get, you know, people who don't play much on the server. You
Yeah,
know,
that-
to just
Show
get
up a
in
little
here
bit,
and
shoot some face
yeah.
and leave.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think that would be very cool.
Yeah.
Sorry. Blorf Games had to go. I think I missed him. He asked, what? You want some help with that?
With what?
I think, he was talking about the arena. He said, what arena? Do you want some help with that? He was offering, I think. Blorf usually does, like, graphics and really good artwork and stuff like that for a lot of people. He's been doing a lot of channel art for me. Or for others.
Oh.
Anyway, if anybody's got any questions in the chat, I swear I'm paying attention. Speak up. Let me know. Okay, I've got one side of the room for original bodies and one side for clones.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. What do we want to do now?
Actually, don't we only need, you know, storage for the clones? Well, not for the clones. Well, basically, you walk in.
Oh,
Right.
we only need 2 people to store bodies. Right. That's a good point.
No, like, you walk in, you make a copy, and then use one of the, you know, chambers.
You're right. So my original's over there right now.
Yeah.
So technically, if we're going to have 2 players, we only need storage for 2 active original bodies.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Oh, I'm losing my night vision buff. It's on the helmet on that guy. Weird. Hang on a sec. Yep, this is strange. Can't fly. Okay. My power suit's on him. Okay. That is a good point. So how could we change the design up? Do we want to put the armor that you're supposed to wear in this spot instead?
Yes, that's good.
Or do we
good
want to
idea.
put 2 sets of that right here near the door, like in the corners? We could put armor stands. I think if you put an armor stand on a redstone block, and somebody might have to, bite a cookie pen. Somebody might, I think has told me, and somebody could correct me on this, if you put an armor stand from Bibliocraft on a redstone block, a right click swaps out the entire outfit.
Yeah, same for the chocolate quest or arm stands, except they don't actually have to stand on redstone blocks. They just always work like that.
Yeah, but those things have eyes, and they kind of creep me out. I'm serious, dude. They stare back at you, just kind of dead-eyed across the room.
Alright.
Oh, we did not lose Blorf Games. He is still here. Boombot says, "Do some epic." You'll have to elaborate on that, Boombot.
Yeah.
Okay, so technically I could lose 2 of these things.
Sorry.
They'll get used somewhere.
So, how much do you miss the remote order?
I cannot express with words how much I miss that piece of hardware. That's really the only part of logistics pipes that I actually miss.
Hmm.
There's other parts of it that are nice, but you can do it with other mods, other functionality, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Boombot wants us to explode something. Well, I tell you what, Boombot, if you hang around long enough, maybe you can see me shoot some people in the face. We'll see if we can work up to that.
Or getting shot in the face.
It will probably be the second one, because I'm not very adept at this just yet.
Well, if we get
Armor stand.
Pokefan, I think you have a chance.
Yeah. Okay. No. Maybe that doesn't work. Yes, it does. See, somebody in chat saying, yes, it does work. I've got this thing on a redstone block right now. I right-click on it, and it opens up the stand. Shift right-click. Oh, it doesn't... Okay, it doesn't render the armor. It does work. Shift right-click, yeah. There we go, okay. So... now what we need...
Okay.
What you think?
Hmm?
I think I'm gonna order up some guns.
Guns are good.
Let me see if I got this right. Oh, I did. Hey, I can auto-craft needle guns.
Oh, nice.
What do you think the best thing to hang these things are? These drying racks from Tinker's Construct?
What about them?
Well, the best thing to hang the guns on the wall.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm. I know they look kind of low tech. Which is not surprising considering they're just wooden, thingies. How's about pedestals?
Yeah, a piece of wood on the wall doesn't look very good, does it?
Hmm.
Do you have any... pedestals. What kind of pedestals do you think? The ones from Thaumcraft or what?
Yes.
Trying to remember. If those require anything special.
Yes, the Thaumcraft.
Oh, God. There's not just a recipe for it. I have to specially make it. Boo.
Hmm. I can make them. No biggie.
Yeah, if you don't mind conjuring up two, that would be fabulous.
I actually have two handy.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Yeah, for anybody that hasn't been following along, this is going to be a little, like maybe 2 or 4 player arena that is basically in my basement. It started off as a garden project and kind of veered very quickly off course.
Yeah, spiraled out is, I think, the term you're looking for.
Yes, spiraled out of control.
Yeah.
Oh, they spin. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Slow spin. So yeah, we're using...
That's actually very, Quake 1-ish thingy. I know. You know what I mean.
The
right?
the ammo boxes floating on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be using MFR guns and MFR needler ammo to kill each other. It's going to be fun. Let me think. Down here under the map, we've got a whole bunch of auto-crafting stuff ready to go. This is something I haven't really messed with yet.
Remember, kids, it's only murder without consent.
Mod, Mine Factory, Reloaded. Okay. I'm looking for needler ammo. First, I'm gonna have to do. Yep. So much iron. Okay. Between your farm and this actual mob farm in my basement that's powering the blood altar, I think we have all the ingredients we need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, all we need to do, I think, is go get some of the rubber that's from the rubber tree farm and get it over here.
Is it still sticking?
What's still sticking?
The rubber tree farm.
What do you mean it's sticking?
Well, you were saying it sticks sometimes, like it
Oh,
stops
I
harvesting.
think I actually solved that. I pumped out the sludge.
Actually, that shouldn't happen. Sludge
It's
doesn't
not
really-
supposed to happen, but when I started pumping the sludge out, I have not come out here once and seen it stuck.
Alright.
I have no-
That's
I don't know
kind
why.
of scary for me.
See, it's working right now. I'm standing right next to it, and it's firing off repeatedly. We have a full barrel of raw rubber, rubber wood, and of rubber saplings. 64 stacks.
Nice.
Let me go over here, hop back to the volcano, and stick some of this in the oven.
It works now. Finally fixed it.
What works? Oh, the dispenser?
Yeah.
Ooh, the dispensers work. We're going to have dispensers dotted around the map, guys. That's actually going to give, like, ammo, stuff like that. It's going to be very cool. Yeah, okay, I'm going to let that cook. What the hell was I doing? If only I could remember. Oh, I remember now. So many arrows.
Alright. Where do we want... Oh, never mind.
We have-
Mwahaha.
We
What's
have
up?
clip auto crafting.
Sweet.
So now we just need to get the resources going into these chests automatically.
Yeah. Man, I wish that you know, the sorting from what was it called again?
Refined relocation.
Yeah, I really wish it worked with Dartcraft storage units.
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't. It does seem to work with other mods, like it works with iron chests. That's cool, but...
Oh, that's the only thing it works with, because it was programmed to work with them.
Oh, so it won't work with stuff from, like, better storage or anything.
Yeah. Nor will it work with, you know, like metallurgy chests, which are pretty much the same.
Let me think. Do we want to have... Where do we want to put the dispensing? How many ammo clips do we want to give people here at the start?
I know. About 4, I reckon. I mean, each clip is like... How many? 12 rounds? That's a lot, isn't it?
I'm thinking like 1 or 2 clips, honestly.
Okay, that sounds good as well.
One in the gun, another one spare.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we give them 2 at the start, they can figure it out.
Yeah, besides, There's going to be lots of dispensers everywhere, so it shouldn't be too hard getting more.
Maybe we should just fill the guns up, but then leave it at that. Like, have them go get their extra clips out on the map.
Yeah.
That might be a better way to do it. Okay.
By the way, you can actually use automation with the Thermcraft pedestals.
Oh, yeah,
So-
I have actually seen, was it you or Corianche, that had pipes going into theirs?
No, not me, but I know some people use it to avoid problems with
Everyone needs an arena in their basement.
instability.
That's exactly right, Greylock. Lives in the form of clones. Actually, Blorf, I think we're going to do one
You know,
off.
they just
It's
stick
going to be a
hoppers on
one-on-one
them
match, and if it
just put
finishes...
spares in those hoppers.
Real quick comments from folks. Greylock says everyone needs an arena in their basement. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
You'd have about 3 or so lives in the form of clones. Actually, Blorp, the plan is to have it a one-off. This is what I was just saying. The plan is to have it as a one-off. Basically, it's going to be a one-on-one, and there will be a winner. And if you want to basically rematch, you just come in and construct another shell real quick and just go again. So that way we've got space for clones for people. Now, if we wanted to, and there was no spares, you could do 2 clones, but it kind of depends upon what slots are available here in the shell constructors. I mean, in the shell storage. And
Well, I guess we
Yeah?
could sort of well, I reckon if there's more shell storage thingies, the players could basically decide that yes, we want to have several lives
well, I
and just fill some of them up.
could always expand the room this direction. I could even
No, I
widen
mean like before they start the game, they make several clones, like I don't know, 2 or whatever, store them in the storage thingies.
Well, I figure if, like, let's say me and you show up, right? And
Yeah.
there's 2 clones of Corianche, a 1 of Pokefan, and 1 of, I don't know, Trunks or somebody like that. Would we
We
just
delete them.
we just pick these up and delete them and then put them back down so we could reset it, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, that means then if we wanted to, we could put another one here and we could have 3 lives and 3 lives. Well, that wouldn't be, because that's going to block that. But you could still do 2 and 2.
Yeah. Wait, how do you actually delete those?
I think.
No, wait.
Like that.
No other way.
Not
I
that I,
think
know
there,
of.
there was a combination of some sorts. Right click, shift, right click, something like
Ow.
that.
It hurts. Last version, when I originally started using these things, it would construct it when you powered it. It would construct the shell instantly, but it bugged out, so you had to log out and log back in order to make it work.
Yeah. He's much slower, isn't it?
Hey, Nadelman, what's going on? I see you. And Crumbology. Blork Games asks, you can place carpets and microblocks on the pedestals if you want to. That's interesting. Does that mean stuff still floats above them, Blork?
Yes.
Oh, so
That
you
would
can actually have
look
those.
very good.
You can actually have those float below the floor and have a layer of carpet over them.
Yeah.
Huh?
Or just a micro block. That'd be perfect for some things.
Huh? That's an interesting idea. That means we could put some right here and just put a clip to load the gun with, a fresh clip right there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's an idea.
Hmm.
Okay, hang on a sec. Come on. There we go. I'm going to step into the new one and move it over to one of the storage shells.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the other one. Now, go shift right click on that or something and see if you can just delete it.
Nah.
Nah. So it looks like you have to pick that container up in order to actually erase it.
Let me check online.
Nadelman asks, couldn't you make more than one room for different teams, like rooms beneath each other? That is true, Nadelman. I've considered that, but right now this is a very early draft of the arena. I figure at some point we're going to have basically maybe a room here and a room on the other end and kind of separate things out a little bit more. But you have to understand, this little arena is only ever going to be maybe 2-on-2, 4-on, maybe 1v1 or 2v2. That's going to be about it, basically. Either 2 people or 4 people. So the only thing we're really concerned about right now is getting it up and going, and then we'll refine the concept later.
Yeah, as we play and decide if it's actually fun or not.
We haven't even tested this out, technically speaking. We're just getting to the point to where we've got resources and everything. We've got the automation going. I think it could be fun, but it's definitely only going to be fun if we can start getting some more people involved. Maybe we could do a tournament or something.
Yeah, that would be great.
So this little room right here is only a temporary solution for now. Long term, one thing that I would love to do, actually, follow me back out here for a second. We were talking about doing a walkway or something up there on that far wall. You remember?
Yeah.
That had, like, so people could actually watch. They could walk back and forth.
Yeah.
Like a little observation window. I still think that would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. You mean
I don't know
in
if
the
it'd be,
wall?
I don't know if it'd be recessed or what. That's what I'm not sure about.
Well, to be honest, we could actually make
Hour and a
one
half. I'm streaming till 3:30 Central
around
Standard
the
Time.
window,
So
but
another
we
45
could
minutes.
actually have a few,
But there will be
one-way
more streams on
windows around the actual arena.
would you want to go all the way around the arena?
I know, really.
Because we could do just one wide hallway, but we'd have to stop it somewhere over here.
Yeah.
We'd have to stop it right about here-ish, but you could go all the way around, just do it one wide with a viewing window. All the way to here. Because that, I think you can see most of the action. The only thing you're not going to see is right about here. It gets blocked off a little bit. And the inside of the buildings, of course, but that's about it. But I that would be good, I think. Because then people could come and watch, even if they're not interested in, playing in participating themselves. They could, follow the action if they wanted to.
Yeah, actually, I love that idea, but I think we should concentrate on that right now.
That's a later worry. I'm more worried about getting the arena things working for now.
Same.
Yeah. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have another of these pedestals handy, would you?
Another one what?
2 more pedestals?
Yeah, I can make as many as you need.
If you could grab a couple more, that would be awesome.
Alright.
In the end, we will have... Corianche is in chat. He says, in the end, we'll have more than one arena, by the way. Vaygrim's working on one. He's working on another one. Corianche's arena is going to be more rowdy. He's going to actually have his setup for TNT. It's going to be more fully equipped, and it's going to be larger in general. This was a preliminary concept. So, yeah. And yeah, Greylock says, it's just a fun arena. It's not a standalone minigame in and of itself, so... Yeah, I'm very excited.
I know, I'm personally loving the concept. And I think that the arena itself is coming out fun,
Well, I tell you what, Poppycocks, there's been a lot of positive comments from the viewers. Bye, Blorf. See you later. Thanks for joining us for a little while. But Poppycocks, there's been a lot of real positive comments on your building skills in my comments on videos. A lot of people have been really impressed by it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So you've got some fans out there, man.
Thank you.
Okay. So. Yeah, you just right-click on one of these pedestals, grab a gun.
Alright.
And you... Ow! It works,
And
yes.
shoot stuff with it, yeah.
Mine's unarmed, so I'm just going to have to hit you with it. Ow. So yeah, you basically just walk up, grab and go. I figured if we wanted to, we could put a pedestal here. Whoa, pedestal.
Yeah.
18?
Yeah, they are easy to make, trust me.
Okay. Ah, so the pedestals hold one thing at a time, even if that thing stacks.
Yes, that's because of the crafting,
That is
infusion crafting.
almost perfect, because that means we could have a chest over here with spare clips and just pipe them in. So you grab a gun, grab a clip, and you go.
Yeah, we could actually, set it on a timer as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. That's very cool. So that means when a game starts, I grab a gun and a clip, but there's not another clip in there immediately. So I can't cheat.
Yeah.
Wow, step assist really kills you on that exit. I end up coming up and it's like, no, I'm wall.
Yeah, I hate step assist.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's why I don't use it.
I'm thinking about turning it back off, honestly.
Yeah.
I
Well, you can
love
always,
machine use power
just-
armor, but
Sorry.
the one thing that's driving me batty with this power armor is the fact that my keybinds don't save.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, pain in the butt. Anyway,
Really, though, you're the only person I know that this happens to.
yeah, I seem to have that constant problem. I don't know if it's a problem with multi-MC or what.
I don't know.
So hey, are we going to use these pedestals for the little power-up things? Or do you still want to do the dispensers?
I want to use the dispensers for health, so that the players cannot, heal themselves whenever they need.
But with ammo clips and stuff.
Yes, with ammo you can actually use it. That makes sense. But I'll have to come up with a new dispensing system. Also, this means that we can actually make a secondary weapon you can find in the arena. I was thinking of actually using a Tikon bow.
Oh, okay. Well, that would take a little bit more aiming. It's not just point and click.
That's one thing. Another thing is that you can make it ridiculously powerful.
So it's going to have more punch than the MFR needle gun.
Yeah, we could make it so that it's like it has a long pull time, so that it takes a long time to just actually use it,
Yeah.
and we could give it a lot of punch. So it would be a little bit like a sniper rifle or railgun, whatever. And we could make it so that you only find like one arrow or so in the arena every so often.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. That would be the bonus, like, that's the what was it called? The BFG from Quake?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so you'd find the bow, and you might find one arrow.
Yeah.
And that's like the, I have to make this count thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually a very cool idea. I like that idea. I think
Yeah.
that's going to be easier to manage than the anvil ammunition.
Or savage ammunition or whatever ammunition.
Yeah.
Also, that swapping ammunition would take forever,
Yeah.
and you'd have to hide to swap it, and I don't know, it's just not as efficient, or I don't know. It would break the game flow, basically.
Okay, let me bust out some tools. Yeah, I think this is really going to work. I'm really excited about this. Baha. Okay. So yeah, I think this is going to get going and get really good. Now, we're going to have to think up some more ideas after we kind of round this one off. We can take the dispenser system and do more with it in the arena dimension that Corianche is making. I think that could be really cool.
Yeah, it's a good system.
So, the timer system that you were talking about with Ender IO conduits, what parts would you use for that? Would that be do we still have the demos set up over here? There's a time torch over here.
That's mine.
Oh, I was about to say. I know where all mine are.
This one works.
RS latch and a timer.
This one's rotated badly.
Yeah, but the basic parts are there. So the latch is what's actually triggering it, right?
Yeah, no, well, yes, in this setup. Try looking on the other side. That one actually works well.
Okay, yeah, RS latch on a timer.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's mirrored.
Ah! Where'd I go? Oh, I think I walked through the portal. Ah!
Yeah.
We have a one-way portal from one end of the map to the other. So, this is what we've been looking at, folks. This is actually a timer. This is what, 12,000 milliseconds. That is 12
We
seconds?
can make it longer.
How many seconds is that? 12 seconds?
Yeah.
Question from the comments. Boombot asks, do you have Tinker's Construct? Yes, we do. We're talking about using a bow from Tinker's as a special weapon in the arena. Another question, somebody asks, where do I live? I actually live in Houston, Texas, which is way down in the south, y'all. Not everybody down here talks like that, but I do have a fair share of relatives and cousins that are country folks. I'll put it that way. So
That's
yeah,
such a nice person.
you've got a timer going into an RS latch. Now, is the RS latch triggering the actual dispenser, or is it this redstone cable down here? What does this redstone cable do?
It just connects to the invisible pressure plate.
Oh, right here. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. And then it won't work again until the timer runs. So the RS latch is unlocking the timer. Oh, I get it now. It all makes sense to me. Total revelation, I see. So it's not the timer refilling the dispenser on a certain timer. The dispenser always has stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's just you're making it so it only works once every 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Ooh. That is borderline brilliant, dare I say. Okay.
Now I remember what I wanted from the bottom room.
Okay. Yeah, for anybody not following along from the beginning, this was originally a very tall space. Let me get over here. Basically, the bottom floor was down here on that level, and it went all the way across. So this area that you see that's raised, there's actually a hollow section underneath here, and this is where we have a lot of the internal workings of the map. I can drop right down here, and you'll see This is the underside of the map, basically, where we stored, and this is where all the auto-crafting is going to happen. We've got potion auto-crafters for auto-brewers from Mind Factory Reloaded, so we can have health potions and whatever else. These are chests from Dartcraft, and they've got item cards in them, auto-crafting items. All I have to do is put ingredients in here, and it'll auto-make it.
You know,
What's up?
I was just thinking, now that you've got applied energy sticks,
Yeah?
you know,
You want to do AE on demand that way?
I know.
I could. I
Well-
could just merge that in with the rest of my system and just auto-craft from there.
Yeah, because I know dot auto crafting is good, it's fast and stuff, but there's no real way to limit it.
That is true.
Yeah.
If it has parts, it automatically limits. If you want to do AE, we could work on it during the week, but I'm going to need help. I'm an AE noob.
No problem. That's easy, actually. Very easy.
I've asked Pokefin to help me twice, and he shows up and then gets bored in 5 minutes.
Eh,
So yeah, we could definitely do that. We do not have to stay affixed to that. We could move that stuff elsewhere and just merge everything in.
that will work.
Shift right click.
Oh, you could, just pull one conduit down here. One ME conduit.
What, just pull it down there into the actual basement?
Yeah.
I have to think where my nearest cable is.
On the other hand, that might be a lot of energy wasted.
I'm already
cabling.
using a crap ton of energy, to be brutally honest, so I've just kind of accepted that as fact and moved on.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I tell you what, if you come up to the main work floor, 149.9 AE per tick, which is about 30 MJs. I'm using 300 RF per tick, basically.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. And that's not even counting the fact that I haven't rewired the network connection that goes out here to what used to be my advanced genetics lab. I still need to redo that, and if I did that, then it's going to go up even more because I'm going to have to run cable out here. So it's just one of those things. I accept that I will have to stay on top of my reserves of yellorium. It's okay, I've got a digital miner, it's good.
Well, I could always build that, Cluck Creo Hall of Power for you.
Oh, yes, you were talking about that. You had an idea for a power system, but do we know what kind of power output it generates?
2 KRF per unit.
Really?
Yeah.
Per basically build, per blocks, whatever, or per, yeah.
Per cryo unit.
Okay. So, if you can tell me the specs for how much physical space you need on that, I can expand the powerhouse downstairs and I can add on.
Well, to be honest, you just need 2 times 1 block for the chickens and another 2 times 1 blocks for every, cryo unit and some extra space for cabling and stuff.
Okay. So I think we have a project that we can work on later in the week. Because we could
But
very easily
the thing
expand
is that
out on this.
I was actually thinking of it's a build I want to do,
Yeah.
right? And well, this is actually a perfect setting for it, with the Bond villain sort of thingy.
For anybody that's not following along, the basic premise is using power from Mad Science?
Mad Science.
Yeah. Mad Science has cryo tubes that you can actually put villagers into. Yeah?
Villager eggs.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have to make villager eggs, and they have a whole system for that in Mad Science. Then you put the eggs in there, and you're basically harnessing villagers for power, which is right up my evil alley right now. So that sounds cool.
Yeah. So I was thinking it'd be great if it could be a nice, really hall lined
Beef
with
barbecue, yes.
poor tortured souls. You know?
I'm actually a big fan of pork myself, Alfonso. Yeah, I think that would be very cool. The big issue is where do we want to put it? Because I could expand this out across the bottom, or if we go up one floor. Like, I could blow out this back wall and we could stick it back here behind the reactor easily. That way it's even visible from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm showing it off. Don't stand down there too long. There's a sewage plant down there.
Yeah,
That's where the
noticed
sludge
it.
is getting burned.
Yeah.
So yeah. We could do that. That means we could supplement my power systems with that. That means that I could just have my base set up to do all the auto crafting for this stuff for anybody's arena.
Yeah. Depending on how many we decide to make, you could actually make enough power for most of the server, really.
Something to think about. I'm more than okay with putting out a public power signal. We have the likes of Crazy Pants, the author of Ender IO, that's playing on the server, and he's not a full-time guy. He's going to be playing in his spare time when he gets a chance to, so he might welcome an open power signal that he could tap into later if he wanted to.
Yeah. It would be nice for some external sort of projects.
Yeah, anything that's community, we could use it for that. Pipe it out to there. If we have another,
Well, yes, community as well, but basically whenever you need a little bit of power somewhere really far from your base.
oh,
whatever.
yeah. Like if you make a little outpost somewhere in New World Gen or something like that.
Yeah, or on your space station, or I don't know.
Actually, that's a good point. Space stations. We have Galacticraft on the server now, and I haven't even breached that subject yet.
Mm-hmm. Same. Well, I did go to the moon and promptly died. Because it didn't break while landing.
Boombot asks, does Poppycox have a channel?
No.
Poppycox,
Well, yes, but no.
Poppycox has a channel, kind of, but not really. He doesn't really put out videos.
There's a few old videos where I made fun of Dartcraft.
Yeah,
That's about it.
yeah. But Poppycox shows up quite a bit. He's been helping me and collaborating quite a bit on my channel. He is a genius that I'm more than willing to exploit. So, hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I figure as long as you're willing to help, I'm going to use you. So, yeah, he did all the construction downstairs for the ancient ruins and definitely asked for input along the way from me because it is my basement. But pretty much that is 99.9% him. So, yeah. In regards to the power thing, I think we should work on that during the week and see if we could maybe get that up and going. I don't want to put a deadline, but soonish would be good.
Well, honestly, I just need to craft the silly cryo tubes thingies.
Yeah.
And from there, it's, I don't know, about an hour of building.
Okay.
Tops.
I'm going to go back upstairs and check on this stuff I'm cooking real quick. Cool. We could definitely get that done because if we hammered that out, then we could use that for,
Crafting.
yep, for the crafting system. Supplement my AE, have the AE system do everything. That means then I just need to put more barrels upstairs and just pipe all the stuff that's down there in that monster farm up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could do that.
that would be perfect, wouldn't it? That will also mean you can use those things for yourself.
Well, I don't know if you've seen, I've done the same thing upstairs that you did over on the MFR farm. I've got a whole bunch of barrels that are constantly getting input, and I put void upgrades on them, so they never max out.
Yeah.
So that way, I have. Let me see if I can bust out my barrel hammer. That way I can show the viewers. You'll see these barrels, they have a little black square with a swirl, a white swirl on them. That is a void upgrade, which basically means that even though this barrel of redstone essence has maxed out at 128 stacks, it will still accept new stuff. It just erases it. So I don't have to worry about it clogging my system up. So I've got an overflow chest right here. It's nice and empty because I'm managing my overflow this way. And we can do that with all the monster drops. That way we have barrels that are always staying maxed out.
Yeah, actually, want to do that with my system as well.
Yeah, the only thing I haven't really added on that I want to do that with now is some of the ores, because I keep mining to max out my amounts. Like gold, I have the hardest time finding, and copper, because most times I'm mining below copper mine levels.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's where digital mining in the Nether really shines.
Boombot thinks you're really nice. I don't know what to do with that. What is this?
Thank you. I guess.
Does this go back to your base?
Yeah, no, it was an accident.
Oh. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you saw, I got a zombie pigman from my thing
got a
downstairs.
villager.
If you right-click on those enough, they give gold nuggets. Like that.
Nice.
I still kind of like the skeleton one, though.
You wanna shoot you?
Fires arrows straight up.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. Hilarious. Anyway,
I like the blaze.
was it the squid that dumps water out?
Yeah. The blaze sets you on fire.
That sounds unpleasant.
It's great when someone else does it.
Okay. So, real quick.
I actually have a blaze in my base near my Tomcraft thingies.
Yeah.
And Nintendo managed to burn himself on it. I think he actually died. I don't quite remember.
That guy has a very special talent for killing himself, doesn't he?
Yeah, doesn't he? It's amazing.
Do we know what his death count is? It's like 100 and something now.
Well, I'm not even surprised. I was actually expecting it to be over 200 now.
So yeah, we've got a lot of little places that people can duck into these ruins now, and you'll see cobblestone blocks here. This is where we're going to put dispensers and little power-up stations.
Oh, all the pedestals.
Yeah, or pedestals, dispensers, one of the two. And then
Yeah.
some of them have elevators up and down between the different levels.
I think we shouldn't really use elevators.
You don't think so?
Now let's make it something less instant, something where
You want to just
people-
stick a ladder there?
yeah.
You want somebody to have to climb up a ladder so they might get shot in the process, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we can definitely do that. I can swap them out after the stream. We've got a lot of little places where these things are, you know, just hidden in. Well, not a lot. There's 2 elevators in this building and 2 over here. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, there is one more. Hang on a sec. Down in the hidden passageway.
Some of these little places are really neat. I think we should decorate them a little.
Decorate another
Or a
one.
little. We should decorate the rooms.
I thought about that, and since you're talking about using a command block to put the players into adventure mode, that means we wouldn't have to worry about stuff getting knocked off the walls. I think.
Yeah.
So we could put like some paintings and some furniture and stuff, so they had things to dodge. But
Well, I personally wouldn't go with paintings. It's supposed to be ruins after all, but yeah.
well, I don't know of any other way. Like some of these stones that we have in chisel, No. Yeah, chisel. Some of the stones in chisel actually have hieroglyphics, right?
Yeah.
But not the temple blocks that we're using. Those don't.
Well, that's true, but we could still,
That's just me thinking out
actually
loud.
make these little rooms look like actual rooms, a kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, for example, this particular room, I think this looks like a nice, family room. Like, there could be a ladder up here and beds, like bunk beds
I'll
on,
put a
on the
loft up there
side.
with some bunk beds.
Hmm?
A loft. Like, actually have this little second floor, little bitty thing right here you're talking about, where you could walk back and forth with beds on it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
okay.
nice, for example, yeah.
Yeah,
Something like
that could be cool.
that. Yeah, and clay jars and, I know, furnaces, stuff like that, basically.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd do with this. We could... I could see, like, this is the kind of hallway that I would put tapestries on the wall. If it was my castle.
Yeah, that sounds good. But I think the ceiling should go down a little.
I can pull it down. We could put a false... Well, I need to put a false ceiling in here anyway, because it's got that ugly dirt. Actually,
Yeah.
hang on a sec. Let me go get the blocks for that. Well, I'm thinking. Whoops.
So I don't know, what should I do? Should I continue building the dispensers now, or...
Dispensers now, or...
Oh, I don't know.
I gotta recolor those. I got a paintbrush somewhere, hang on. There we go. How's that?
Perfect.
Well, we've got dispensers, or you could start decorating and doing some of the interiors. Either way, it's progress.
True.
I would
Well,
love...
since this is going to be a kitchen, this dispenser should be a health dispenser.
Makes sense.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Put that there. Put this here. Leave that open. Okay. This will stay... I've got this back door, indoor service area, so to speak. It's like a maintenance door. At some point, I need to make a better way down into our little maintenance area under the map.
Yeah. Oh, here's an idea for filling up the pedestals.
Yeah?
We could use a buildcraft pipe with the gate.
Oh. See if there is... What is it? Has
Empty.
work or inventory empty or whatever it is?
And we could, start a timer off of that.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you saw, by the way.
Neat.
It's just, out of the way storage, extra clips and stuff. Until
Yeah.
we automate getting stuff in here.
Yeah. Are we going to automate the weaponry as well, or?
Well, I figure we're only going to ever have maybe 2 to 4 guns at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, actually, you know what? This makes me think, do we want armor? These things only do 8 points of damage.
That's 2 hits, isn't it?
I think. Should be. Tell you what, hang on a sec.
3 hits, actually.
Get ready to shoot me. Wow, it is dark in here. I've got some glowstone I'll slap down in a little bit, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot me in the face. Shoot me in the face. Oh, you may have to
Need
load that one.
ammo.
Yeah. You can shift right click it, I think it is, to... Ow! Okay, that second hit... I'm on a 1.5 now. So I don't think that second hit was a very good... I mean, the first hit was a very good hit, because it only did a 1.5 damage. Or something. But yeah.
So 3 to 4 hits? then?
Honestly, you should probably just go ahead and kill me. Yep, there we go. Because it'll be easier to build a new one instead of actually healing him.
Yeah.
So,
Does this actually increase the kill count?
yep, I was at 21, now I'm at 22.
Nah.
So,
Oh well.
do we actually want damage? I could just put 2 more pedestals here with more guns. Because, I mean, if we do armor, that means that it's going to slow down the matches even more. Do we want a slower match or a more quickly paced match?
I know. Maybe if we only use the chest plate.
Okay.
Well, let me cheat one in real quick. Make a new clone.
I'll step into him right now. Okay, I've got charges, and I have an extra health bar going up.
Yeah. Use the full.
Doesn't this technically mean that I'm going to have, like, the runes and the extra, and, like, 2 bars of hearts?
Sorry, it adds that much?
Well, I have a second row of hearts going in, and then I still have the runes on top of that. Two. Nothing. I think all my runes are gone now. Yeah, 2.5. That was about a half. That's about 2. Yep, you're out of ammo. Yeah, see? Oh, this answers the other question. Did the clip drop?
It did.
It counted as another player. That's hilarious.
The
So,
headpiece only has 8 charge, so we could use that.
option number 2 is we just make cow farm and make leather armor. I have your woolly cows.
I know. The rechargeable armor is nice in that it goes down really fast when you're under fire,
Yeah.
but charges up when you're not. I know it's a nice thing. It's a nice feature. It sounds fun.
Oh gosh. Here's a hot topic that somebody is asking. Okay, I have to try this name, and I might butcher it. I'm sorry. I think it's Yillis Terhove? I'm not sure. It looks European to me. I'm a Texan. I apologize in advance. Did you... I'm happy I can read English some days. Did you read the exchange between the Simply Jetpacks dev and the IC2 team? If so, any thoughts on that?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a hot topic that kind of inflamed all of IRC earlier this morning while we were on it.
Yeah.
It came up, I think, late last night, technically speaking, so it's been brewing overnight. But the basic takeaway that I've got is that King Lemming, the developer, the creator of Thermal Expansion, has gotten into the mix on things because the mod was using Redstone Flux, and he's kind of defending a fellow Redstone Flux mod author. And a lot of people have looked at the code on both sources, and everybody that I know has basically said it's not a copy. There's no code ripoff because there's only so many ways you can do something in in Forge and in Minecraft in general.
Well, it's just...
So
imagine you are building a pyramid.
Right.
How many ways can you build a pyramid?
that is exactly it. There's only so many ways that you can do flight and have it synced to the player client and keyed to the keyboard. You automatically have limitations on how many different ways you can do that. So the basic takeaway is that the work might have been, he might have referenced other people's code, but he did it uniquely. It's original work, but because it is a jetpack, it inherently looks like other jetpack code just because that's the limitation. So, yeah, it is a very, very complicated issue that has kind of set things on fire, and there's a lot of drama that's still being flung about because of it. So, yeah, we could spend hours talking about that, but we probably shouldn't. We've got about 7 more minutes here on the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Is there anything else that we have questions to answer? Poppycocks, anything you want to go over with the arena, the ideas that you've got?
No, to be honest, I'm just looking forward to using it.
Well, I'm going to make a tentative thing that I would like to be able to have some quick matches next Monday in another live stream. So I'm going to work, and Poppycocks is going to help me work through the week to at least get some of the basic functionality working so we can do some live testing on air, and you guys can actually watch that. That's the goal right now, and I think that's what we're going to work on.
Actually, there is going to be a big empty hole in my, next week's, in my next week. I'm going to have a lot of time which I can use.
Okay.
To do these things. So I reckon if we really get together,
yeah,
then we could, in theory, finish it by the middle of the week.
Well, if we can't do a live stream on it on Monday, maybe we can do a live stream on it on Friday of next week. We'll figure something out.
No, I mean, I'm positive it should be finished this week.
At least functional.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be fully functional, even if it's like 1 or 2 dispenser stations functional. I think that'll still give us an idea of a rough draft run.
Making dispenser stations is easy. So that's not a holdback of any sorts.
Okay. So yeah, maybe after that we actually could tackle either making additions to this or helping do some bigger project like you're talking about your Tower of Power.
Oh, that thing. Yes. The Tower of Biopower.
Yeah, it's that, or we could approach the Villagers and Chickens power source.
Oh yeah. But both are fun builds which I hold dear. So,
yeah, everybody keep your eyes out. We are approaching the wrap-up point. We got about 4 minutes. Does anybody else have any questions? Boombot asks, do you have a map save? Please. We do not have a world download for this map because it is a multiplayer map on a server that is owned and operated by a gentleman named Kieran Dave. I can ask him, but right now we don't have a world save, unfortunately. But I can
Well,
inquire.
I do have access to it, but the thing is that the file is 40, 50 gigs.
Yeah. We're talking a huge amount of space. We would have to trim it down to just the overworld. And that might still be possible, but I haven't actually approached that, and I'd have to get permission from Mr. Kieran Dave first.
Well, in theory, I could just download a few of the region files, you know, the ones with this place, for example.
Yeah. Well,
Or
I have
the
had
hub or spawn.
I have had a lot of people that have asked for this base to be a download now that we've actually got this in the basement. A lot of people are curious to walk through this and kind of see for themselves all the detail and all the little nooks and crannies that have been put in. Just like people are asking for the same thing about Ako's base, his Wayne Manor.
I know exactly where to place the Dartcraft bow.
Are you going to put it up on top or where?
No. Down here. It's the perfect spot because it's a dead end and it's on the bottom. You know, people can shoot from the top and
Oh,
just-
so you want to stick
you know,
it
it's-
right here.
yeah, it's a dangerous place. It's the perfect spot for it, isn't it?
Actually, it is. That could definitely work. So yeah, we do not have a map save yet. We can definitely talk about that and see if it's going to be enough of an idea and it's going to be safe enough to do without being too big, or what. If it's going to end up being a file that's, you know, hundreds and hundreds of megs, we're going to have a hard time distributing it. So I'm going to have to work on it and see what we can come up with, but we'll see what we can do. We'll
It
get
should be
back to you.
perfectly possible to trim it down to a manageable size.
Well, I figure if we just did the overworld, and maybe we just
No,
did the...
no. Just a few regions, you know, the important ones.
Yeah, just specific regions from the overworld.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do some key bases. We could do spawn, stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm
we-
mostly thinking just spawn and your base, and then we could ask the people on the server to opt in.
Sure. That might be a really good way. I will initially say that I will verbally opt in right here on the live stream. If we can come up with this, I would love to be able to offer my viewers a download of this base. That would be very, very cool. But that does mean that as of right now, you would have to use the Yogs... Oh, dear God.
Yogscast complete.
Yeah, you'd have to use the Yogscast Complete mod pack found on the AT launcher. That's what we're using right now. But as long as you use that, and I'll put instructions on what mods to install to make sure everything lines up. But we'll see if we can work on that and get that going. Maybe a small map download might be in my future. We'll see. So, we are at the last minute. I would actually love to thank, first of all, Poppycock. Thank you for joining me for the full hour and a half.
No problem.
And I'd like to thank everybody that's watching and has been pitching in on the comments and asking questions, and everybody viewing. This will be going back up on the channel, be getting reposted later, where you can rewatch it if you want to. So, yeah. Thank you all very, very much for watching. This is going to be Vaygrim signing off. For now, we're going to end the live stream here. Keep your eyes open on my Twitter and on my YouTube for more announcement. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.